That knot in your stomach when you check your retirement account, that late-night question haunting you, will it be enough? You're not alone. After decades of working, the retirement clock is ticking, and the numbers might not match your dreams. But what if the answer isn't just in your portfolio, but in your mindset? Napoleon Hill's principle of applied faith isn't wishful thinking. It's a practical tool that's transformed financial confidence for thousands of pre-retirees just like you. Today I'm sharing exactly how to apply this forgotten wisdom to conquer your retirement anxiety with clear, actionable steps. Every day I hear from people just like you, hardworking individuals who've spent decades building careers, raising families, and trying to save. Yet as retirement approaches, that nagging question grows louder. Have I done enough? The statements on your screen might show numbers, but they can't measure the weight of worry you carry. This anxiety is perfectly natural. After all, you're facing one of life's major transitions with significant financial implications. The rules of retirement have changed dramatically from your parents' generation. Pensions have disappeared, healthcare costs have soared, and many of you may be supporting adult children or aging parents. In the 1930s, during America's greatest financial crisis, a man named Napoleon Hill interviewed over 500 of the world's most successful people to discover their secrets. What he found wasn't just about money strategies, it was about mindset. And central to his philosophy was something he called applied faith. Let me be clear, applied faith isn't positive thinking or wishful hoping. Hill defined it as a state of mind through which your aims, desires, plans, and purposes are translated into their physical or financial equivalent. It combines unwavering belief with concrete action and persistent follow-through. Today, I'll show you how this powerful concept can transform your relationship with your retirement finances. You'll discover how applied faith, when properly understood and implemented, can not only reduce the anxiety you're feeling, but build genuine confidence in your financial future. And I'll share specific principles that you can start applying today, regardless of your current situation. Let's begin with the first principle. Step 1. Replace vague worry with definite financial purpose. Napoleon Hill emphasized that applied faith begins with defining precisely what you want. Vague anxieties about not having enough keep you trapped in fear. Instead, you need a clear financial purpose that your faith can latch onto. Here's how to apply this principle specifically to your retirement situation. Set aside an hour this week with your most recent financial statements. Don't just think about a general retirement fund. Define exactly what financial peace of mind means to you. Is it having X dollars per month for living expenses? Is it knowing your healthcare costs are fully covered? Is it having an emergency fund of a specific amount? Write these numbers down. Be specific. Hill taught that definiteness of purpose transforms vague wishes into achievable goals. When you define exactly what financial security means to you, you'll notice something immediate. Your anxiety begins to shift into focused energy. One of my clients, Margaret, was constantly worried about running out of money until she calculated that she actually needed $3,200 monthly for her desired lifestyle. Having that specific number transformed her relationship with her finances. She stopped seeing a vague mountain of not enough and started seeing a clear, achievable target. Remember, applied faith can't work on fuzzy targets. Give your faith something concrete to aim at. Step 2. Transform financial fear through conscious autosuggestion. Fear is faith in reverse, Hill wrote. Many pre-retirees unconsciously program themselves with negative financial expectations through years of worry. Applied faith works through what Hill called conscious autosuggestion, deliberately directing your thoughts toward your desired outcome. Start by identifying your specific financial fears. Write them down. I'm afraid I'll outlive my savings. I worry about a health crisis wiping out my retirement. Now, create a powerful counter-statement for each fear, beginning with, through applied faith, I am confidently, for example, through applied faith, I am confidently creating multiple income streams that will sustain me throughout my retirement years. Here's the key action step. Every morning and evening, read these statements aloud with feeling. Hill discovered this practice literally rewires your subconscious mind, which then begins searching for opportunities to make these statements true. This isn't magical thinking, it's psychological redirection. When Barbara, age 58, began this practice, she noticed within weeks that she started spotting investment opportunities and cost-saving measures she had previously overlooked. Her mind, redirected through applied faith, began working for her instead of against her. Step 3. Activate the retirement mastermind principle. Hill considered the mastermind principle essential to applied faith. He defined it as the coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. For pre-retirees, isolation amplifies financial anxiety. Here's your action step. Form or join a retirement planning mastermind group with 3 to 4 peers who are similarly focused on building financial confidence. Meet monthly to share knowledge, resources, and mutual support. This isn't just about financial tips. It's about creating a support system that reinforces your applied faith. When doubts arise, your mastermind becomes the voice of balanced perspective. Richard, at 62, credits his retirement mastermind group with not only improving his financial outlook, but giving him the confidence to make decisions he had postponed for years. "My group helps me see opportunities where I once saw only obstacles," he explains. If finding a group seems challenging, start with just one accountability partner or join online communities focused on retirement planning. The key is ending the isolation that feeds financial anxiety. Step 4. Develop a faith-based financial action plan. Faith without works is dead, and applied faith without action is merely wishful thinking. Hill taught that faith must be paired with persistent action toward your defined purpose. Your concrete step: create a one-page, faith-based financial action plan with 3 sections. Actions I will take daily: reviewing your auto-suggestion statements, reading financial education materials for 15 minutes. Actions I will take weekly: reviewing one aspect of your retirement plan, researching one potential income opportunity. Actions I will take monthly: meeting with your mastermind group, adjusting your budget based on new insights. The power of this approach is that it breaks down the overwhelming task of preparing for retirement into manageable actions that build confidence through consistent accomplishment. Martha, turning 60, created such a plan and reported, "Taking small actions consistently has given me a sense of control I never had before. My faith grows with each step I take." Remember, applied faith grows through action. Each completed item on your plan reinforces your belief that you are creating the financial future you desire. Step 5. Practice financial gratitude to expand abundance. Hill discovered that gratitude powerfully reinforces applied faith by shifting your focus from scarcity to abundance. For pre-retirees anxious about not enough, this principle is transformative. Your daily practice: keep a financial gratitude journal. Each evening, write down 3 specific financial resources you're grateful for: your home equity, your skills that could generate income, your saving habits. 3 ways you saw evidence of financial abundance today, even small ones. 1 way you moved toward your financial goals today. This practice isn't about denying challenges. It's about training your mind to recognize resources that fear blinds you to. Studies show gratitude actually improves financial decision-making by reducing anxiety-driven choices. James, 59, began this practice skeptically, but found that within weeks, his perspective shifted dramatically. "I stopped seeing myself as behind and started recognizing how many financial advantages I actually have. This changed everything about how I approach retirement planning." Step 6. Transform financial setbacks through persistent faith. Hill studied how successful people handle setbacks and found that applied faith includes persistence through temporary defeat. For pre-retirees who may have experienced financial setbacks, this principle is crucial. Here's your mindset shift. Start viewing financial challenges not as evidence that your retirement is doomed, but as opportunities to adjust and strengthen your plan. Hill wrote, "Every adversity carries with it the seed of an equivalent advantage." Your action step: create a setback response protocol for financial challenges. When facing a setback, 1. Acknowledge the situation without catastrophizing. This is a challenge, not a disaster. 2. Ask empowering questions. What opportunity might this present? How can I adapt my plan? 3. Consult your mastermind for perspective. 4. Make specific adjustments to your plan. 5. Recommit to your financial purpose with renewed faith. Eleanor faced a significant investment loss at 57, but applied this protocol. Rather than panicking, she found an opportunity to restructure her portfolio with greater diversification. The setback actually led to a stronger plan, she shares. My confidence now comes from knowing I can handle whatever comes. Step 7. Magnetize financial opportunities through applied faith. The culmination of applied faith is what Hill called opportunity magnetism, when your focused mind begins attracting precisely the opportunities needed to achieve your purpose. For pre-retirees, this means cultivating awareness of potential income sources, investment opportunities, and resources that most people miss because their minds are clouded by anxiety. Your practice: set aside 20 minutes each week for what Hill called creative imagination sessions. In quiet reflection, ask yourself, what unusual or overlooked opportunities might help me achieve my retirement goals? Write down every idea without judgment. Then, choose one idea each month to explore further. This might be a skill you could monetize, an investment approach you hadn't considered, or a way to reduce expenses creatively. Thomas, at 63, used this practice to identify a consulting opportunity that now provides an additional $1,500 monthly toward his retirement income. I would have missed it completely if I hadn't been intentionally looking for opportunities, he explains. This is applied faith in action, not waiting passively for solutions, but actively engaging your mind to find them, confident they exist. Let's be honest, this journey won't always be smooth. There will be days when your retirement statements arrive, markets fluctuate, or unexpected expenses occur, and doubts will creep in. That's not failure. It's simply being human. Even the most financially confident pre-retirees experience moments of uncertainty. When these doubts arise, and they will, Hill's wisdom offers us specific strategies to maintain our applied faith. First, immediately return to your written, definite purpose. Remind yourself of exactly what you're working toward and why it matters. This reconnection can instantly reduce anxiety. Second, double down on your daily auto-suggestions when doubts are strongest. As Hill noted, faith is strengthened by instruction and example. Give yourself positive instruction precisely when negative thoughts attempt to take over. Third, document your progress, no matter how small. Keep a financial confidence journal, noting every positive step you've taken. During moments of doubt, review this evidence of your capability and progress. Finally, reach out to your mastermind group or support person. Often, they can see your situation with clarity when fear has clouded your vision. Remember, applied faith is like a financial muscle. It strengthens with consistent use and challenges. Each time you overcome doubt, your confidence grows more resilient. This isn't about never feeling fear. It's about developing the habit of responding to fear with faith-driven action. The journey to retirement doesn't have to be filled with anxiety and doubt. As Napoleon Hill discovered nearly a century ago, applied faith, that powerful combination of clear purpose, unwavering belief, and persistent action, can transform your financial confidence during these crucial pre-retirement years. You've spent decades building your life. Now it's time to approach this next chapter with the same determination, supported by these timeless principles. I'd like to ask you, what one action, inspired by applied faith, will you take this week toward your financial peace of mind? Perhaps defining your specific number, starting your auto-suggestions, or reaching out to form your mastermind group? Share your biggest retirement funding concern in the comments below, or tell me which of Hill's principles resonated most with you today. Your insight might be exactly what another viewer needs to hear. If you found value in this perspective, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that blends timeless wisdom with practical strategies for those of us navigating the path to retirement. Remember, you've overcome challenges throughout your life. This is simply the next one you'll master, with applied faith as your guide.